Ready for some football?
Are you ready? I'm ready for football. Are you ready for football, Will?
Not really, but we're going to do it anyway.
Cool. Here we are. It's the Week 8 Madden prediction episode. We're going to simulate the game via Madden. We're going to talk Broncos. We're going to talk Jags. We're going to see if there's any hope for our football team to win. We'll see what happens, as we do every week. Make sure you check out Will's channel. Will Sucks at Games. He just dropped an NBA 2K23 video, and I am the star. It's his best work, and it is because I am heavily featured as an NBA basketball player.
I agree.
Beefing with another draft pick.
Yeah, thank you. Go check it out.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really funny. There's some LOL moments, like one thing, the journalist asking if he could quote the guy
on live TV.
Yeah, I was literally thinking the same thing, and then you made the joke, and I was like, perfect. What do you mean, can he quote you? You're recording him in an interview.
The writers over there, they're not the best. I'll just say that.
But anyway,
so the Jags, thank you, Madden. They've not updated their roster, so James Robinson is still in the backfield. But that's a reminder that they traded James Robinson to the Jets for a conditional 5th or 6th. So you're going to be seeing Travis Etienne in real life, and he's kind of a problem.
Yeah, he's a dynamic guy. Maybe he fumbles like Melvin Gordon. Don't know. He had some issues early in the season. These Broncos uniforms, I actually for a second thought they were the Bears.
Yeah, they do kind of look like that. What's your take? I know you're not like a huge uniform guy. There's Deshaun Williams gets a sack.
Ooh, there you go.
You're not a huge uniform guy, but
I honestly like them.
I'm not surprised you said that.
Like, I don't get why it's any worse than any other Broncos version of uni combo. Like, our main color is orange. Yeah. And that's hard. That's a hard color to have as your main.
It's a tough one to pull off, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like it because I'm a Broncos fan, and I think that's the only reason I like it. But blue pants with the white shirt is probably the most I don't know. It makes the most. That's a nice pass. Makes the most sense to me on the color wheel. But
yeah, the problem for me is the stripes.
Yeah, the orange stripe.
Blue stripes on the jersey and orange stripe on the pants. That's where I run into problems.
That makes sense. It's time for a uniform redesign. It has been for a while. They've just been too fucking cheap to do it.
And by a redesign, we mean just the old ones.
Blow it up. Get the old ones back. All right, so we settle for a field goal on the opening drive. Predictable.
44 yards.
Boom.
Right down the pipe.
Gooch, Will.
Not the Gooch.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry. It's like I don't even work here.
Yeah. We did get news. Russell Wilson's playing in this game, so that's big.
Yeah.
That's confirmed. I love these videos because every injury report comes out after we're done, and we're always wrong.
Yeah.
Somebody we didn't see coming isn't playing. We get it a little early this week. Russ is playing, so we won't mess that up.
I think it had to come earlier because the game is
7:30 a.m.
Yeah, 3.5 hours earlier than usual, or more, 6.5, I guess.
They're in the future over there in London, so
yeah.
Look at that.
Seems like everybody's having a good time in merry old London town.
Yeah, looks like a lot of fun. We would be there if we had a better budget, or had DNVR just thought to fucking invite us. You know?
Yeah. What the hell was that?
What the hell is that, guys?
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Well, be part of the family, except when we do something cool. Then you're a stepchild, and we only got enough money for the real children.
We are the redheaded stepchildren. We are the Andy Daltons of DNVR.
Wow. The Daltons of DNVR. Any offensive players you're looking for to have a big game? Oh, is that a pass to KJ?
That was KJ. Yeah, I mean, I want to see how Calvin Anderson performs at left tackle. They said he's going to get the start at left tackle. So I'll be keeping an eye over there. And I want Jeudy to ball out. like he had a pretty good game last week. I think a lot of those were kind of volume numbers because they were throwing so often, but I want him to come up with a big play and a touchdown, kind of remind everybody that he can be really good and hopefully be able to retain him.
Anybody on the Jags defense you're worried about? Ooh, is that a sack fumble? Oh, we recover it. Thank God.
Yeah, I think the two edge guys there, I think Trayvon Walker's been maybe a little disappointing. It's hard to tell because, nobody really watches the Jags. But yeah, Josh Allen on cue with the sack right there as we have 4th and 34. Again, Madden really nailed it. Yeah, you got to watch Josh Allen against our kind of lackluster tackle situation.
Yeah, he only has 3 sacks this year, but he's got a good amount of pressures. And I think Walker kind of had a hot start the first couple games and
slowed down
a little bit. Trevor Lawrence,
we
watched him last year, and he looked really bad against the Broncos. He's playing better, but, Jacksonville's still not winning games. There's a sack for Chubb, who today said he wants to be a Bronco for a long time, as one does before they're about to not be part of the team and or get a new contract.
As is tradition.
Yep.
Another punt with under a minute to go in the first half.
And this is not a knock to Jags fans, but what sucks about this game from my oh my God, he did down it. This happens every game too, Will. We get one punt downed on our 1 yard line. Have you noticed that? I
have, yeah.
It's every single
incredible.
week.
They have opposing punters just have a knack, especially at home, I think.
Yeah, it happens in the Mile High City a lot, so it probably won't happen here in London. But what I was going to
suppose the air is a little thicker. They have a nice London fog over the pond.
If this were back in the day, it would just be the smoke from all the coal mines and whatever else they did there. That made the city so disgusting during Peaky Blinders times. Fuck me. Oh, it's that I'm saying what's sad is I see the Broncos and the Jags as very similar teams.
Yeah, I mean, they're both 2-5, and they're, well, I don't know. It feels like they're on different trajectories right now.
Hey, and if you just need to escape football altogether, I don't know why any Broncos fans would. NBA B-ball is back. Hardcourt dribbling, behind the back passing. Brandon Perna in Wilkie's game specials for basketball because DraftKings, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is offering new customers any $5 NBA moneyline bet, and you can get $200 in free bets if your team wins. Check this out. In addition to the usual bets, everyone can boost their winnings up to 100% with DraftKings stepped-up same-game parlays. So go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, opt in, and place a stepped-up same-game parlay today. You download the app, DraftKings Sportsbook, use code DNVR, and make any $5 bet this week and get $200 in free bets if your team wins. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with code DNVR. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. 2-5 is good for the Jags, but there's like nobody that scares you on the Jags offense, really. They've got decent players, right? Like Christian Kirk was a solid pick for them. Zay Jones has been all right. Travis Etienne's all right. Like, all their guys are all right. And that's how I feel about the Broncos' weapons. Even Cortland Sutton, he's all right. He's been great sometimes, but...
It's just not... Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say this, but he's not been the player that he was before the injury.
Yeah, and it's... I think he gets usually more targets when Russ is in, but like nobody's scaring opposing teams. I'm hoping it's like just because he's different, Marlon Mack breaks off some runs that are longer than 4 fucking yards at this point.
Yeah, I don't think the Broncos have a run over 20 yards this season, which is like pretty embarrassing.
Oh my God, that's insane if that is true.
Yeah. That's true. It's true.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna confirm.
Fact check me in the middle of the pod.
Rush, damn it! I always ESPN and NFL stats. I hate the differences. 20+ yards. Yep, we have 0 So do the Steelers. So do the Buccaneers. Wow. That is depressing.
Who do you think gets more like flack at this point, Brady or Wilson?
Wilson.
Yeah,
It's not
agreed.
even close.
Totally agreed.
And Brady gets more flack for getting divorced than he does playing
For
poorly.
sucking. Yeah.
And that and shitting on him for getting divorced isn't fair at all. Just like a lot of the Heat Russ takes.
Did you see him like in his press conference last night after the game?
No, I didn't.
He looks like he's gonna die.
Yeah, he does not look good.
No, he looks ill. It's kind of frightening.
Yeah, it's like
So
he needs
to
to drink a smoothie or something.
Yeah. We need to get him we just need to feed him.
Yeah, he looks emaciated. Is that the right word?
Yes. It's like a survivor from the Donner Party.
He would eat another person to stay alive too.
While there's still plenty of food too.
Yeah, they're like, no, Tom, we've got more cow meat, and he's like, no, I want Bob.
I think I'm good.
I'm gonna eat Bob. Why? Because he didn't pass protect for me. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat Julian Edelman. I've always wanted to. Now's my chance.
He refused to do the TB12 method, and he tore his ACL. So he owes me his body.
In fourth grade, we had a field trip to the site of the Donner Party.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Kind of a weird place to take 9-year-olds.
Yeah. Yes.
But kind of cool too,
Yeah.
I remember being into it when I heard about it.
It's also kind of weird that Donner and Dahmer sound so similar, and they're both known for the same thing.
I never put that together.
I just did. Sometimes these things happen on the fly.
Yeah.
How far was it? Because it's in the California mountains, right, where they got stuck. Is it the Sierra Nevadas?
It's about an hour and a half from Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to drive past it to get to college.
Did you get hungry every time you did?
No, but it's kind of a funny thing where you just kind of remember that they got stuck for months because they were in wagons, and you just drive by it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, thank God for modern conveniences.
Yeah.
In the dead of winter, you can just go and it's not a problem.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, you're past it. Yeah. Meanwhile, they're just fucked.
Yep. Couldn't get 2 liters of soda to save their life.
No, those idiots. If they drank soda, they'd probably die from the carbonation.
Yeah. Look at all this pressure. Broncos have been getting a lot of pressure this year, which is nice.
Yeah.
But they will be, no Baron Browning.
We tested without Browning. Is Cooper good to go? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it might be Kongbo or whoever they throw out there.
Let me see. Broncos final injury report. I think Cooper's fine. I don't see him as out or anything.
Well, we could use a nice game from him.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
4th
and 11, they're going deep. And it's knocked away.
Oh, thank God. No. Yes.
All right. Here's who we're going to give the ball to. Melvin Gordon.
Ooh.
He hangs on.
How many carries do you think Marlon Mack has in this game? Over or under 5?
I'm going to go 4.
Yep. Okay. Under. Yeah. 4 for him, 6 for Murray, 8 for Gordon.
God, I hope we have more carries than that. I love how in the game's on the line, Madden gives the ball to Melvin Gordon 3 times in a row.
Oh my God, they're just gonna kneel down with a 6-0 lead. Oh, this is as awful as this game might actually be.
Yeah.
Wow.
How would you feel? Would you prefer them to just lose and clean house or win 6-0?
That's a real choice there, Will. I think I would hope I'm hoping for a win. I mean,
yeah.
There's no chance for a full-on rebuild. We can't even root for the draft picks because I want to win. I want to be at least 500 at the end of this season, or whatever the closest version of that we can get to. I want to sneak into the playoffs. Obviously, don't think that's going to happen, but I want wins. I just want some wins.
I want to win, and a video of Russ on the way back, like doing jumping jacks in the aisle and telling Justin Tucker to go fuck himself.
I want Russell Wilson to use another person as a human toilet.
You hear me, opera man? Don't talk shit when you like. I know he's the best kicker of all time, but the best kicker of all time is still,
Jason Elam.
Yes, that's true.
It was a cheap shot. He didn't need to do it.
Yeah.
You just won a game against a team that wasn't the Broncos. And I mean, I really like Justin Tucker. Just as like he didn't need to do it too. Anymore. You know what? And isn't he like a super religious guy too?
He strikes me that way. He certainly does.
How about not shitting on your neighbor or whatever that is? Whatever God said to the people.
Commandments.
The 10th commandment. Leave Russell Wilson alone for a while. We're losing.
Find someone else to pick on, please, God. Yeah. It's so – I mean, we say this every week, but it's so tiresome.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It's so much.
I get tagged in all of it. I get text messages of it. I get DMs of it. It's like I just need a break. I need them to win so we can go into the bye with a win. Let some of this stuff
let it fizzle out for a little bit. Let it fizzle. Yeah. Go out there, throw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I want Russell Wilson to have a great performance and then acknowledge the haters. Because I think he has that in him.
He needs to give him a middle finger.
Yeah, he needs to say NFL Reddit, go fuck yourself. Instead of Broncos country, let's ride.
Oh, if he just starts signing off all his press conferences with "go fuck yourself," he would shoot so far up in the cool scale, higher than he ever got. Because I don't think he ever got too high, but I mean, he kind of did that because on his Instagram, he just posted some quote about something. And then there's just a picture of Ciara in his hotel room, sexily dressed, holding roses.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's easy to not care. I think if you're Russ, because you can just go home to your hundreds of millions of dollars, your massive house, your hot wife, and your kids.
It's what we used to say about Tom Brady when he would get hate.
Yeah, now he's minus the family, but probably plus a few more $1 million, I would imagine.
Yeah, whatever. They settled it all. But anyway, what's your score prediction for this game, Will?
I'm going to try to be optimistic here as much as I can. Broncos 19, Jaguars 10.
That feels about right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
What if we had a soccer score, 2-0?
2-0.
Be fitting.
Right? Really confuse the fans.
Yeah. No kidding.
I'll say Broncos 29. Jags.
There you go.
16.
29 points. I'm assuming that includes a defensive touchdown or special.
Probably
teams.
2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah. I mean, we almost got one last week. It's due to happen.
It's got it. Something's got to give.
Yeah.
Just like the movies.
All
right. Well, this is as optimistic as we can be right now, guys. So...
I know this sounds like a funeral, but it's because it kind of is.
It is.
Every week, over again.
Save us, England. Save us. We'll pay the taxes for the tea again. We'll join the king's.
God save the king.
God save the king.